weekend in the NFL with lots of stories, lots of sports. You got 4 minutes or so?
Yep.
For you anytime.
And now, 4 minutes of football.
Well, this past weekend gave us a little bit of everything. I'm going to try to get into it real quick. No less than 4 games. How about that? All going on at the same time in the snow. But none more reminiscent of something from classic NFL films than the Eagles-Giants or Eagles-Lions game at Lincoln Financial Field, where there were whiteout conditions and as much as 8 inches of snow. Then later on, we've heard it mentioned for decades and seen endless failures to kick the longest field goal in NFL history and break Tom Dempsey's 43-year-old record. Denver Broncos' Matt Prater finally did it, kicking a 64-yard three-pointer just before halftime to bring the Broncos within 1 point. How about 104 touchdowns in one weekend, the most ever in NFL history? One of the most amazing was the 25-yard end zone corner pass to Chicago Bears' Alshon Jeffrey, which was the 100th of the weekend. And then finally, I mentioned the storm game in Philadelphia. One would have expected a low-scoring affair with the conditions. Well, not if you've got the league's leading rusher, LeSean McCoy. He went on to break the Eagles' single-game rushing record of Steve Van Buren, who rushed for 205 yards in 1947. McCoy rushed for 217 in horrible conditions, and that earned him an exhibit in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. You couldn't ask for much more in a weekend.
Well, here you go, Mike. What's with our nation capital and benching superstars? First, we have Strasburg benched by the Nationals.
Great point.
And now we have RG3 to be benched for the rest of the season.
We've become a nation of Washington.
By Mr. Shanahan down there with the Redskins. I'm calling Shanahanigans there. What's going on?
You got to think the fans aren't very, very happy about this situation at all. We talked about this a little bit pre-show. You know, there's been a lot of speculation that what this is Shanahan really trying to one-up Snyder down there, who's the owner, and really trying to show, hey, who's really in charge. I'm not sure if it's exactly that way or not. Where are you coming down?
Well, see, I agree with you. I think they might be trying to shop Kirk Cousins.
That's what I think. Watch it. We're putting Cousins in. We've only got 3 weeks left. This might be a good time. Give him a showcase. Let's see if we can dangle him out there for something that they might be able to get back in the offseason. Last week, we brought you the who's on first down debacle during the Redskins-Giants game. Well, the ref responsible for that mess was, he was at it again this week during the Bengals-Colts game. Yeah. With 1:14 remaining to the half, Bengals running back Benjarvus Green-Ellis was clearly stopped short of the goal line on a 4th and 1 from the 1-yard line. It could be seen by the naked eye from almost every angle. But after review, as is the standard protocol with less than 2 minutes remaining in a half, Jeff Triplette came out and stunned everybody by overturning the ruling on the field without conclusive evidence contrary to the ruling on the field and awarded the Bengals a touchdown. Even the NFL admitted the mistake. NFL Vice President of Officiating Dean Blandino said on Tuesday that Triplette made the wrong call. Blandino says that there wasn't enough evidence to rule either way, so the call on the field should have standed, whatever. This guy's got to go, wouldn't you think? Huh?
There seems to be no sign of intelligent life
anyway. This is probably why the leagues talk about going to a centralized replay system where now the front office is going to make the calls instead of
similar to what Toronto does in the NHL. Exactly.
Right.
And I saw what was that report today. That was the report today. I think that came right from Roger Goodell that this is what's being considered. And it's interesting you bring that up because when I read it, the first thing I'm thinking of is this situation with this game. That's exactly
right. Well, not this game. There's this game and last week's game.
Sure.
But I tell you what, though, I'm sure he's guaranteed to be on the Super Bowl officiating crew.
Triplette?
Watch.
Oh, boy.
Here we go.
I goofed.
We'll check on that one. I'm going to hold you to that one. We're going to see where that happens.